about this. I don't know if TJ shared this. The last speaker who went here was TJ, right?
Yes.
Okay, so probably he shared this, but I want to reiterate because this is timely. So, pakita lang. But before, I have request from you aside from not sleeping. Okay, do not sleep. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
But before I go further, will you be here? Can you attend tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, walang pasok.
Yes.
Sunday ba bukas?
Drop everything.
Drop everything daw. Okay. Nandito ba si Si Christine Ibanez?
Yes.
You know her?
Yes.
Okay, kasi may sir, attend ako. Wala naman. Kilala niya si Wamong is okay, pero ano niya si Christine, di ba? Siya kasi active na nasa Nigeria pa ako, talagang message. Tapos yes, wala si Christine, wala. Nanluloko na. May pasok ata, no? So I'll see you. Yung group nyo. Pero you belong to Christine, mga group?
Yes.
Marami pa ako kakilala, kaya sorry, hindi ko matandaan eh. Dahil di ba ang dami nagme-message. Anyway, so process, I want you to take note of the process so you will maximize any training that you will be, attending to. So I want you to have an open mind today and heart. Okay, because when you do that, you will learn. Ayun pala. Okay, you'll learn today. And I want you to be here. Can you tell your seatmate, be here?
Be here.
Okay, because some of you might be here, but your mind is wandering outside. Huwag ganun Ano kaya ulam mamaya? What's the dinner for tonight? No, I want you to be here because otherwise you're wasting your time here. So this is an investment, so I want you to be here. When we say investment, you get something in return. Okay? So you learn something. And then I want you to record whatever you think would be helpful. You cannot memorize everything. You cannot memorize. Even though, hey, Andrian, I have this photographic memory. I can memorize, in one looking, I can memorize everything. You cannot trust your memory. According to research and studies by so many people, one of them, my mentor, Miles Monroe. Do you know Miles Monroe? You've heard about him?
Yeah.
Check that person, okay? Although he's already in heaven, but check his works and principles. You can only get about 28% when you just listen to a seminar. Wala. Siguro pag uwi nyo, power, grabe, but when you write down things, it's better. Okay? You get about 78% down. And what's great when writing things, you can go back to it every now and then. Oh, I know you, mama. Okay, friend ko sa Facebook. Okay? So, you can, go back to it. And what's great about, going back to it, to something that you've noted down, it will be downloaded to your subconscious mind. Pagpaulit-ulit, di ba? Pagpaulit-ulit, it will be downloaded to your subconscious mind. So, ang maganda dun, ang subconscious mind operates on an autopilot. Ayun, kahit na kunyaring tulog ka, then pag tinanong ka, power, ganda. Because it's already here. The Bible calls the subconscious mind your heart. Okay? So, di ba sinasabi, you've heard about this? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So, whatever is here, when needed, will come out. So, kung ano yung makikita nyo maganda, things that you think would help you, write it down. Not everything, even, the letter L is red, the black, the font. Those things, thoughts that would make you, that's it. Tama? So you can go back to it. Then it doesn't end here. I want you to enforce. Can you say enforce?
Enforce.
All of those recordings would be useless if you will not put into practice what you have written down, recorded. Dapat gawin, isa buhay. Pakisabi nga po sa katabi mo, isa buhay.
Isa buhay.
Yeah, do it. Okay, you have to put it into practice. Okay? That's why I call it a process. Now, I'd like to share with you information sa first part po. That would make you knowledgeable. Okay? Probably you've heard about the phases of network marketing or stages. Have you heard about it? It was not shared before. So, this is okay pala to. Phases. Yung stages. Okay? Of network marketing. So, 4 to yan. No matter, all company, okay, would pass through this or would experience this phase. Formulation o yung pioneering. Have you heard about the pioneering stage?
Yes.
Okay. So lahat yan dadaan dito. They would pass through this phase. Wala pala, no? Very sensitive naman ito. Okay. But not everyone would really can get away or move away from the formulation phase. Meaning, not everyone would be here or would last for as they expected, as they wanted to be. Right? So, then they would, if they were able to pass this phase, they would be on concentration and so on and so forth. Okay? So I want you to know this. Okay? Now, why do I need to know that? Because you, as a networker, it's a company. I'm just a networker, a distributor, an independent distributor. Why do I need to know this? Okay, sabi ko, information. Kasi in your networking career, do you believe that network marketing is a career?
Yes.
It's not a job, it's a career. It's a very noble profession. Dadaan ako mamaya. So, you may be within Global for 2 years, 3 years, baka nandito ka na sa momentum, yung group niya. Or, mga talagang matatagal dyan, nasa stability phase na. Okay, nasa stability phase. So then you decided, because yung group ko lang, my group is the one who's responsible for bringing sales here in Singapore. The reason why Singapore is, really doing well because of my group. Then you decided to come up or, to put up your own MLM company. Some people do that, right? In fact, a lot of them, especially the top earners, it's normal. A lot of people will come and go. So don't be shocked if people would leave our company. It's normal. It's normal. People come and go. Di ba, pag yung puno, when you plant a tree, you will never see the leaves. The same leaves 2-3 years from now. May mga malalanta. Okay, so huwag kayong ma-shock. Hey, bakit umalis yung top earner? Bakit ganito? It's normal. Okay? Sabi mo, it's normal.
It's normal.
Okay? Pag walang umalis, abnormal yun. Abnormal yun. Kaya yung mga natitira rito, hindi umaalis, abnormal yan. So, now, if you are stable, your group, meaning, what do you mean, Adrian, by stable? Stable na yung group mo. Meaning, you know what to do. Each one of you knows what to do. His responsibilities. There's so new company. Are you aware that you don't have a choice but to pass through this phase again?
Yes.
And what's not good about it, you will experience. Okay, really, you will experience things that you might no longer be experiencing here. So allow me to share with you the things you need to expect. Para ready kayo if you're thinking to put up your own MLM company. Okay? Meron ba rito? Baka gusto nyo mag-network ng kidlat, ng mga gano'n. So, wala pa nun bro, di ba? Okay. So, this is not my own thoughts. It was a blog by David Sam. I took, yung insights ng outsider. Baka taga-in global nagsabi niya. Syempre, bias, kakampihan tayo. No? Check, David Sam. Sabi niya, yung formulation phase o yung ginagamit nung iba. Usually ito yung ginagamit kasi ng iba na you join us, we're just starting, you'll be part of the pioneer and you'll be successful. Or yung formulation phase. Okay? Tingnan natin yung insights, okay, ni David Sam. Sabi niya, ito yung pre-launch. Okay? This is the riskiest time to start. To join. Pinakamagulo. Riskiest time. You know why? Because products are unknown here. Now, you need to double your effort in promoting the products. And what's not so good about this, you will be promoting the products. You will try the products, you will recommend the products to your family, to your friends, and to everyone you know. And you're not yet sure how good the products are. It's too dangerous, iinumin nyo. Tama ko ba? You'll be sharing it. And some of them, some products are not even certified by the people or the agencies or the industries that needs the approval from any agencies, and that's too dangerous. And some other challenges are they may have the products approved, safe, but it's not available most of the time. So again, instead of you concentrating on building your group, no, you are now faced with challenges like Where can we get the products? When do we have the products? Are you getting my point? Nakuha niyo po? Okay, then the support of internal structure is not really evident yet because the owners needs to concentrate or to concentrate on a lot of things: products, training, office, permits, and everything. Then you cannot really count on them. Just like what I have experienced in Nigeria. So I arrived July 16, 2012. Doc Ed was projecting we can start. We have the office already in Nigeria before I arrived, months before I arrived. So sabi niya ni Doc, siguro mga 3 to 4 days, maximum 1 week, you can do the presentation already. It took us 3 months. 3 months before we finally launch. A lot of challenges that we do not, Doc Ed and the board of directors haven't foreseen. Kaya 3 months, imagine, and during those 3 months, I've been, meeting a lot of, mga gatekeepers in Nigeria who can help us promoting this is the best product. We will pay you daily, monthly. We would this, and a lot of them joined paying even without the products. Yeah. In fact, when we open October 1st, they're expecting the products would arrive. We have the products. It is certified already. We've been existing in the Philippines almost 7 years when we opened in Nigeria. But still, we face challenges like products availability because of the, beyond our control. Daming hinihingi po. Kahit we have the permits. Ang bottom line. What's lagay? Red tape, okay. Lags. What's the English of lagay? Lags. Lags, okay. Red tape, okay. Okay. So ganun na. Death threat. I face a lot of death threat. We were bragged as scammers. Because I promised, since July, although we haven't opened yet, I've been, promoting to engineers, owners of businesses, built hotels, gas station, big people, gatekeepers of the industry, banking, lahat. Yun ang kausap ko. They joined 750, not me, sa company. When can I have the products? It will arrive next week. And then when we meet again after next week, sir. Trust me, October 1st. That's after October 1st. The products arrive November. It arrived August, but we cannot, sell it yet because of the permits, according to them. It was already in our office. We cannot even touch it. See, it took us how many? 5 months. Now, those are the challenges. See, the support, internal structure. What do I mean by this? I was doing the product demo then. I was also doing the marketing plan then. Closing. And then there was instances that I'm doing presentation. The people from the possible bank tie-ups that we need are already there. So the security officers are calling me, hey, Adrian, you need to, meet these people because who would be doing the presentation in other places? I do. Who would handle the complaints? Because, some people, me also. See? So, and so on and so forth. So, challenges of compensation plan, we promised to pay them weekly then. When I presented October 1st, a week before the opening, finally October 1st, September, sabi ko, we will pay you weekly. Oh, they doubted. Because they're used to be getting, salaries in, I don't know if it's also same here in Singapore, once a month. Is it the same? Okay, so likewise in Africa. And when they've been in networking business for, some of them, 15 years, they haven't heard of being paid weekly. They receive commissions monthly. And then I promised them, we will pay you weekly. They doubted. I said, no, because you know what? We've been doing this 7 years in the Philippines. We are paying distributors daily. And then they and then when October 1st came, next week, it took months. Kaya death threat, ikaw lagot ka. I even called up Doc Ed. I remember, Doc, I cannot present anymore on stage. Because our life is at stake here. Because it's been 5 months, we're getting millions already. But it's not the problem doesn't lie on us because it is a lot of basta, ka-record. Alam niyo na yan, okay? So but how come we were able to survive? Because later, I will show you. Okay? Now, and even though you are doing well already, lahat kami magagaling na. We can transfer to anywhere. Because we're already trained, di ba? We are stable. Sabi pa nung iba, we can sell anything, kahit toothpick pa yan. Kahit, sabi ko, kahit kidlat daw, kasi magagaling na sila. And when you transfer to another company, you'll be facing this. So, maraming madidisappoint. Walang product, payout, hindi regular. That's why attrition will be rampant. Have you experienced, di ba? Okay, I'm sure you've heard about our, years, 2 years, 3 years, months ago, half a year ago, people transferred, right? Mga galing, Hall of Famers. How come they failed? Maraming sumama ng mga una. Eh, bakit hindi lahat nagsasurvive? Kasi nga, nadi-disappoint yung iba. Now, these are some of the things you will experience. Now, if you're blessed, if that company is blessed, after years, no exact number of years, but based on history, brown out. Based on history, after 3 to 5 years, if you have a very viable products, good marketing plan, 3 years, but kung average, 5 years, it would take you 5 years to move away, to stop experiencing those things. Okay, 5 years, sir? Okay lang, bata ka pa naman. Ilan taon ka ba, sir? 5 years. In short, 5 years na magulo, ma'am. Stressful po yun. So, foundation building po kasi yan. Nasa concentration phase. Kaya lang, maganda rito, you have that company was able to, probably when you reach about 3 to 5 years, you will no longer be flagged as a scam. You've been there for 3 years. Tama po, sir? And then, ang maganda dyan, kahit pa paano, meron na kayong foundation. Tapos, what's not so good about this? Take note. Owners are part-time. You cannot really count on them. Who can we expect the owners to come to celebrate our first year anniversary? Not really. Can they be on our Zizel type training? Not really. Because they are doing other businesses. It is not a priority. Why? Because maybe they put up a business, networking business, because they've heard about the beauty or the high profit they would get. Their sole purpose, I'm sorry, I don't want to use this word purpose. Their agenda. Dalawa ho kasi yan, may purpose at agenda. Not purpose, kasi pag purpose, magandang hangarin yan. Their agenda is to earn profit. So pag hindi naging profitable, they would try to close down. Who is at front here? Leaders. O sinong Sige. Now, after 5 years, to be exact, 7 years po, momentum. Pag nasa momentum, okay yan. Kasi kahit hindi ka ganun kagalingan, just like probably the reason you join in Global because you've heard about your fellow Filipino, di ba? OFW, tama? Sumali. Kasi nasa momentum, face yung kumpanya. Na kahit first time, rookie, first time to do network marketing, became successful because nasa momentum, because the company is already, nasa palipad na, about to fly, and then you suddenly hop in. So, okay. Kaya lang po, after formulation and concentration, roughly nga, mga 7 years, or 5 years. So, kung momentum, maganda, kasi even though you're not that good, kikita ka. Pero, alam niyo po bang, 2 to 4 years lang yan, ang momentum phase? Hindi ako nagsabi based on history. Ibig sabihin, kahit when you join a company, momentum, sali tayo, no matter if we will do it part-time or we're not so good at it, because the company is on uptrend, kikita tayo. Yes, let's say you were able to maximize the 4 years na momentum phase. Kumita ka ng 100,000, you're earning 100,000 for the last 4 years. O di meron kang 4 million na save. Halimbawa na lang, 4 years. But life doesn't end after 4 years. Ay, tapos na momentum. The company is not expanding. Walang ibang gimmick. O let's find another company who's in momentum phase. Yun ang mangyayari sa inyo. Then you'll start all over again. So, kailan kayo matatapos? You keep on starting and over again. Tama ho. Although dito po sa stage na to, may mga nagiging millionaires. Merong explosive growth, but not consistent. It may happen, it happened to her, but it may not happen to you. It may happen to a certain country, but not to all countries. Now, after this, ito na po, the final phase. Okay, again, let me remind you, challenges. Ano lang po ito? The challenge, moment, ano lang yan? Certain period. After this, yung final phase, which is the stability phase. Ang maganda po, pag nandito, you are you are on a stable ground. So, yung mga results, consistent. Because of what? Merong stability. Stable, massive growth. Hindi yung, it exploded in certain countries. In dito lang, Philippines lang yan. Pero when you open it in other countries, no. Nigeria lang yan. But when you open in other African countries, it won't. No. Stable, massive growth because of the solid and solid corporate and field leadership by the owners. Tignan niyo po Let me, this is AIM Global. This is AIM Global. Check this one. This is us. Why? Sorry. We exploded in Africa 5 years ago. You've heard about it. Tama ho ba? Yes. Nagkaroon lang talaga ng challenges ngayon because of their economic situation. The changes of presidency. Tama ho? Talagang, wow. Pero, we absorbed lahat ng blows for the last 4 years. We haven't touched o kaya changed the GP. You know this? 4 years. That's how stable your network, AIM Global is. For 4 years. Ang dami na po nagsasarang company sa Nigeria when I was there. Lahat. Multinational company. Talagang malalaki. Ang mga Filipinos na pinauwinan coming from different companies, mga almost 100. Pauwian, sarado. Ang AIM Global naman, papasok. Sabi, anong meron kayo? Totoo, the Filipinos, mga iba namin na kaibigan na niloloko tayo, networking ka, Brad. Eh sila, syempre, di ba, mga professional. Tigi-tigi isang mga bahay pa naman. Ang lalaki ng kondo, may sariling sasakyan. Sobra talaga. Tapos kami, parang pinagtatawanan nila network marketing company. When I met them 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Tapos nung nagsarado na sila, uwi na, sila yung unang umuwi. So sabi, anong meron kayo? All companies are, closing down. Multinational company Germany, lahat po talaga. Sila pa uwi, tayo, padala. Anong meron kayo? Because we're stable. That's number 1. Okay? No matter what the situation is happening outside. Solid yung Yung yan. Tapos pa? Well, sabog sa Nigeria, then we open in Togo, Ghana, and in the East. Have you heard about what's happening in Papua New Guinea right now?
Yes!
All of those are, poor countries. Tama? Mahihirap na bansa. Di ba? Walang pag-asa. Di ba? Umattend ba kayong 11th anniversary? Nagsalita yung pastor? Narinig niyo yun? Di ko alam ba't kayo pupunta sa PNG. Mga kahit pulis, takot pumunta ron. Tapos kayo naman AIM Global, punta. Tama, di ba? Don't you know how much AIM Global Papua New Guinea is earning right now? It's way too big. Well, how did it happen? Sabi mo, pagbago yung products, all of the products, even, sorry, nakalimutan ko yung aking anting-anting. Nakita ko yung ni Ma'am. Yung eye protect. Kakamadali ko na iwan. Dalawa pa naman ano ba? Ay, iwan ko na lang. Naiwan ko tuloy. Anyway, so, even those products, how come they're so crazy about it, even though they haven't seen it? It is because we speak well? No, not really. Because of the research behind those products. It may be a new product in our country, tama ba? Bago, pero who are the people behind these products? Yung partners natin, are you following me?
Yes!
So, ganun po yun. So, sabog lahat talaga. Tingnan nyo, kahit yan, hindi pa nila nakikita yan. Pero kasi we promised to launch nung transition January to include it in the package. The problem, again, papers daw. Meron ko ng papers ang hinihingi nila, o Manila paper ba, o ano. Lahat ng paper, binigay, Nigeria paper. Money. Yung pala, bills. So, nagalit talaga. Pero they're so crazy about it. Why? Because when we launch products, tignan nyo po how good the company is. Hindi lang mag-launch ng product. Kasi, meron yung kalaban eh. They have this. We have to, have this product also. No. Kasi, pag nag-launch, every quarter, naglo-launch tayo. You know this, right? Okay? Tapos mo nag-launch ng product, not just launching product for the sake of launching products. Behind those products are magnificent researches. Tama?
Yes.
Back up by 30 research by no less than. Tingnan nyo. So, kaya hindi ka matatakot eh. Now, when you join a new company, why did I share these things? Kasi itong mismong phases ng MLM ang ginagamit to persuade you. What's not so good about it? Not you, our newly joined distributors. Ima-mindset. Kaya nga may agenda tsaka purpose eh. What's there? Di ba lalapitan kayo? Hindi ka nga ina-accept sa Facebook for 5 years, 7 years, and suddenly may ang daming accept, ang daming request sa'yo. Wow! Top earner to ah! 7 years ako hindi ina-accept na yun, daming iba-iba pa pangalan. Diba? Magugulat ka. Ako nyo, tapos sasabihin sa'yo, I have a purpose. I know how you feel. That's how I felt before. Ginamita ka pa ng feel-felt-found method. Di ba? Galit ka ba sa upline mo? Ha? Ako rin. I understand. We are on the same page. They will... Totoo, kakaibiganin kayo. Nakuha niyo po? Kakaibiganin po kayo niya. Kaya lang, sabi na, because I have a purpose. Just like your purpose. Yeah. We will change the landscape of network marketing industry here in Singapore. We will elevate our industry. I will help you, di ba? If the real purpose is to help you, why do they need to, get you and ask you to pay another, come up with another, fund just to join them? If the reason is really helping you, they can help you while you're still there. Because it's not really purpose, it's their agenda. What's their agenda? To earn from you. They don't want to start all over again. Diba? So you have your group, you're skilled already, you know what to do. When they were able to get you, they will benefit from it. Be careful of who you listen to, kung kanino kayo nakikinig po. Diba sabi nila, I've read this. Smart people believe only half of what they hear. Kalahati lang. Huwag mo itudo. And wise, I want you to be wise because a wise person knows which half to believe. Kalahati, pero teka muna, ano yung totoo? Okay? So pag-isipan nyo, you have to be wise. Now, let me give credits to my mentors, yung mga share ko pong insights. Miles Monroe, Les Brown, Joel Osteen, and Joseph Prince. Okay, thank you nga pala sa libro. Nangyayang ang libro ng mamang yun. Joseph Prince. Kaya lang luma na yun. Last year pa yun. bukas din. Pupunta kasi kami. One of my dreams po talaga. Although it happened 3 years ago. To see Joseph Prince live. It happened 3 years ago. Last year, hindi ako nakapunta. Hindi kasi ako nagising. Tomorrow, okay, will be one of my mentors. Although, talagang lagi kami in contact ni Joseph Prince. Kaya hindi niya ako kilala. Okay. So, yun, give credits to them. So, some insights, okay? Now, we need to be not just knowledgeable. So, when you have this, what I'm telling you right now is to be knowledgeable about the business. Not only on how to get people, not only how to close, how to build. No, be knowledgeable, be well-rounded. So, para hindi po tayo, ayoko ang gamitin yung ma-persuade kasi positive yan eh. Para hindi kayo maloko. Okay? So, they will use that. It's already the 11th year. Their time is up. They're on top. In global, you transfer us. Based on history, it's only until 11th year. Alam niyo, when I joined Network in Global, 3 years pa lang po, it was the 3rd year of AIM Global, I joined. I'm so excited, just like you. And then I started sharing the business to my colleagues because, I used to work in a corporate setup. Boss. I'm a big boss. I have so many people working under me. I've been traveling in Asia and also in the US. So magandang And siyempre, I'm so excited. When I shared AIM Global, sabi nila, you made a big mistake, Adrian. That company is about to shut down, to close up. Alam mo, kinabahan talaga ako. Kasi kakasali ko pala, magsasara na. Inutang ko lang yung 3 accounts. After 3 years, hindi naman nagsara. Sabi maybe you're just lucky. Watch out on the 50th, 40th, 50th. After 50th, oh my God. Oh. 6, 7, hanggang dyan na lang kayo. Kasi binabalikan ko. 7, sasara, open, ano. 11 years na po tayo. Tama ba? Buti pa sila alam nila magsasara tayo. Pero totoo naman, I'll be upfront with you. We will really close down tonight by 9. By 9 p.m. we will close down, Pero tomorrow, it's Sunday, it's closed also. Pero on Monday, come here, it's still open.
Yes!
So please be knowledgeable about the business. Sino papakinggan mo? When you want a haircut, you go to a barber shop or salon. Di ba sa NDO, in the orientation, it was being shared to us. If you want to, build your house, dream homes, di ba? You consult engineers, architects, build bridges. You consult engineers. You don't go to lawyers. Di ba, attorney, I want to, remodel my house. Can you help me? Are you getting my point? When you want to know about this business, sir, when you want to know more about this business, listen to this beautiful lady.
Yes.
Can you look at your seatmates? Can you look at? Look there. So, if you want to know more about the business, listen to that person.
Yes.
Coach namin.
No, yan, your coach, di ba? Not people not an outsider. Not an outsider. With due respect to our engineers here, if I want to build bridges, I will consult him, right?
Yes.
Right. I need to consult him. Pero when it comes to this business, I'm sorry, sir, but you have no choice but to listen to that. Okay. Because, she joined ahead of you. She was able to accumulate wealth of knowledge about how to, build this business. Experiences. Am I correct, sir?
Yes.
See? Now, apart from that knowledge, sabi ko, you need wisdom. But wisdom comes from not just from reading. A lot of things, experiences. You need to be a leader. Kailangan po natin leader. But being a leader is not enough. Gaya nung sinabi ko kanina, we have good leaders, but somehow they fail. So, ibig sabihin, being a good leader, ibig sabihin, unahin ko, good leader is not enough. We need leaders. Because nothing changes, nothing develops, nothing prospers without a leader or leadership. Am I correct? So, is it a leader? A leader naman ako, Andrian. Is it enough? I'm a good leader. It's not even enough because we have good leaders in the Philippines, probably also here, but they fail. So, being good is not enough. We need great leaders. Who among you, really, honestly, total konti lang naman tayo, thinks that they are a good leader? Taas ng kamay. Aba, isa lang, dalawa. Yan Kasi, sabi. Okay. So, being good is not enough. We have to be a great leader. Ulitin ko yung tanong Who among you thinks they are a good leader? Yung iba hindi nagtaas, hindi ko natanong because they think they are great leaders. You know why? Let me tell you, you are not a good leader. You are a great leader. Kaya lang, sometimes you cannot really experience, you are not experiencing yung greatness kasi yung greatness mo, ang tingin mo, ibang klase po. When you have the cars, houses and lot, and so on and so forth, you're great. Those are the result of being a great leader. If you're a great leader, you will have those things soon. It's only a matter of time. But not having those doesn't necessarily mean that you're not a great leader. Okay? Now, let me share with you. Ang unang kailangan natin gawin, first thing you should do is managing your heart and mind. Manage your heart. Manage your heart. Mind and heart. So, sabi sa the greatest book of all time, whatever is true, pure, just, and simple, and of good report, let it dwell on your mind. Ibig sabihin, do not put garbage in here. The problem when you store garbage here, it will be downloaded to your heart. This is your conscious mind. Do not store anything that is not good here, not pure. Anything that, do not think of any that would not help you become a better person. Do not store anything here. What do I mean? Do not watch, read, and listen to something that is not good. That would not make you closer to your target. Pwede uminom? Pwede uminom sa dahil?
Yes.
Munti na ako maubo. Okay. Ay, sarap. May tubig pala. So, what are you watching today? What are you reading? You're listening to what music every day? Because the danger in that, even it's just an entertainment, yes, but I'm sure you all agree with me. The back of those entertainment lies bunch of garbage and trashes. Now, when you saw it when it's here in your conscious mind, when you watch it, 7 times sabi po ng Bible. So don't get me wrong, ako po amateur din po sa Bible. Pag 7 times daw po pataas, kaya sabi ko, you keep write things, so when you keep on reading it, 7 times pataas, it will be from the conscious mind, it will be downloaded to your subconscious mind. Ang alam na, and we all know, subconscious mind is more powerful than the conscious mind. Because the subconscious mind, bigger and works on an autopilot. Or the Bible. Sabi ng Bible na, when you, the subconscious mind is the heart. So, sa computer, tech, sino mga high-tech dito? Sa IT world, sino sa IT? Di ba pang, wala, may computer ba sa Singapore?
Yeah.
Hindi mo alam eh. O di ba? When you download something, it is there. But definitely, it will be down to your hard drive. Tama ho ba? Oh, it may not be there because you don't need it, but anytime you press something, it is there. Is it there? Yung virus also might be in your computer. What's bad about it? What's not so good about it? When it's so severe, then it damages your hard drive. It's either you clean the virus or replace the hard drive. Tama ba ho? Yun nga po when you watch something, conscious mind, subconscious, pag infected, when you're watching something that is infected, not good, bad, downloaded to your heart, you cannot replace your heart. So, whatever, diba, is in here would come out naturally. Diba? There are some leaders, wow, he is the best, the most, next to angel is next to angel, wow. Next to the angels is my upline. He is a good leader. Huwag mo lang gagalitin. Mabait yan, huwag mo lang gagamitin. You don't like him when he's angry. So, he's not really good. There must be something in here. Di ba? Your wife, your husband, bait. Bigla na lang bait pag nagalit. Ha? Parang si ano to, may sungay, may buntot. Di ba ganon? Tama ho? Oh? Tinignan ni Homer si Joy. Why? Because, ano yung narito? Sinabi, out of the abundance of the heart, your mouth speaking. Yung sinasabi, even though it's jokes, half meant yan, galing dito yan. May hugot. Ano yung hugot? Yun yung galing dito yan. Now, my question is, what are you watching every day? What are you watching? Huh? What was that, ma'am? What? Ano yung Tagalog? Ay, wildflower. May TFC. Okay,
utos.
TFC ba yun? Through TFC. Oh, wildflower, probinsya. Ano nangyari kay Cardo? Bira kayo. Well, I have nothing against those teleseries. What are the soap operas here? No, the local. Pero have you checked what you're watching every day? Yung plot ng palabas, vengeance, hatred. Yun lagi. You're watching it every day. 2 hours a day, kasama mo family mo, your friends. Every day. After 7 days, whatever is being shared there will be downloaded to your subconscious mind. Kaya nandito ka, pag na-homesick ka, when you miss your family in the Philippines, your wife, your husband, o mostly mga husband niyo po, pag nag-dialogue ka doon sa asawa mo, parang ikaw na sila Bea Alonzo. Si Andeng, di ba? Why? Because it's already here. Are you getting my... There's nothing wrong with that, pero, di ba, Adrian, it's just entertainment, pero choose your entertainment. It's okay to be entertained, pero is it okay that your heart will be polluted?
Yeah.
Think about it. Okay? I'm not saying hindi yun ay mga, ano ba yun, yung, anong itim yung suot? Hindi yung Korean, ano, yung nakaitim. Yung multo siya.
Goblin.
Ano?
Goblin.
Goblin! Ito, alam mo.
Huwag ka.
Sabi niyo,
Goblin.
oh, di ba wala? Entertainment. Pero, we understand that you get, siyempre ako rin nakaka-relate sa inyo. Every 6 months I travel to Africa. I've been staying in Africa. Mas worse food doon. Okay, dito, ang sarap lumabas ka kahit madaling araw ata, di ba? So kaya wala nga akong balak matulog ng 3 araw eh. Mamaya, wala, lalabas ako dito. Gusto kong tignan yung Singapore. Okay. Now, homesick kayo. You miss your family. You got homesick, di ba? You get homesick. We need entertainment. Pero you choose your entertainment. Kasi it's polluting you. And that's preventing you from becoming a leader. Ito po, we are all leaders. Leaders in a sense because, why? When you were created, okay, by our Heavenly Father, there are seeds of greatness planted in there. Kagalingan. Okay? However, ang tawag po dyan, leadership spirit. The leadership spirit in you was there, was created. However, not all of us would experience those leadership spirit because of such things. Culture, what we watch. We're so afraid to move away from the pack. Ay, ito yung nakaugalian eh. We used to, everyone is doing this, so we do this. What if I do this? What would my fellow OFW would think? What would my neighbors would think? If I join this, if I do this, what would my neighbors think about me? You keep on thinking about what your neighbors will tell you for the last 10 years, and you found out on the 11th year, they don't know you. Why are you concerned with your neighbors? Tama po? So, tingnan nyo. Alam nyo ba ang media? Those are media. We call them media. Television, radio, newspaper. Am I correct?
Yes.
Ang media po is medium. Ibig sabihin ng medium, middle. Standing between you and your dreams is something. Is it helping you advance towards your dream or preventing you getting your dreams? Is it helping you seeing the greatness in you, yung leadership spirit in you, or preventing you? Alam niyo po kasi there's a difference between leadership spirit and the spirit of leadership. The leadership spirit and the spirit of leadership. The leadership spirit is something you were born with. Nilagay yan. Kaya lang hindi mo ma-realize because you keep on, those cultures preventing you listening to people that they don't even know what you're doing. Keep on thinking what will others say. Yan, leadership spirit. The spirit of leadership is something when you discover the real you, your true value, your gift, your vision, yun, your true worth. Okay? Yan yun. Yung iba ho, alam nila leadership spirit, meron sila. Tapos when they discover their gift, their talent, they continuously develop that gift and talent, pinagsasama. That's why they are successful. No matter what the situation is. May nakita kayong ganun tao? Transition, nag-12. Were you affected by that? Nag-transition ba rito? No. But you've heard about the news in the Philippines, right? So what happened? Most of them affected, concentrating on the negative side. 12,980 from the 7,980, right? So, but merong nag-prosper in spite of those challenges. Just like in Nigeria. We are experiencing 4 years of not so good economy in Nigeria. But how come there's people, distributors, thriving? Why? Because they discovered the leadership spirit in them and the spirit of leadership, and they continuously develop those gifts and talent, they use it. So no matter what's happening outside, they're thriving. Are you getting my point? So yun po yung inaano ko. Now, pag tayo po, when we are leaders, okay? Leaders, okay? We're branded as eagles. Tama ho ba? Eagles. If you're a leader, dalawang hayop po. Okay. Pakisabi nga, sabi mo, hayop. Sabi niya, yung pinag-uusapan. So, it's like pag lion, di ba? Leader, lion or eagle. Let me talk about the eagle. Okay. Yan ka, you're an eagle. Pakisabi nga sa, can you tell your seatmate, you're an eagle?
You're an eagle.
That's your potential. You know, that's your potential. You're an eagle. You know how powerful an eagle is? I believe it is the most powerful bird. This is how powerful an eagle is. An eagle, that's your potential. Yan po ang potential ninyo. Kasi nilagyan ka ng kagalingan dyan. And then develop your true value and worth. Ang eagle is the most powerful bird. Why? Tingnan nyo. Hindi ako nagsabi. You check it in Google. It flies alone. It flies very high. It flies above the storm. It flies away from the chicken. Ba't kinatawa? Don't look at your seatmate chicken. You cannot see an eagle and a chicken together. Ano? At pag yung chicken, you cannot bring chicken to eagle school. They will not survive. Okay, ulitin ko ha. You cannot bring a chicken to an eagle school. They will not survive. Kaya yung mga umaalis o yung nawawala, chicken yun. It's true. May konting changes, what the company will shut down because nag-increase ng because they're not really eagle. They're a chicken pretending to be an eagle. Kayong natira, eagles.
Yes!
Why? Tingnan nyo, ang eagle flies above the storm. It uses the storm to further him. Nabasa nyo yun? Para yung mga iba pag merong storm, sinasalubong yung storm, nandun sa storm. Okay? Ang eagle flies very high, works alone. Di ba kayo sometimes you work alone? O, nandyan yung potential nyo nga. Hindi lang ma-full. O sige, sinasabi ko, you're a great leader. You work alone. So, wala si upline. Biglang you're scheduled to do something. Si upline would do the speaking. However, upline did not show up. You're forced to do the presentation. See? You're what he can do, you can also do it. You can do it better, in fact. Right? So, nandun yung potential. Ang secret po ng eagle lies in their diet. Alam niyo to? Diet. Sabi niya, anong diet? The reason why an eagle is very powerful because one of the reasons, okay, not the only reason, one of the reasons is because their strength lies in their diet. Alam niyo how powerful an eagle is? In a single flap, it could sustain him another 30 minutes in the air. That's how powerful, isang ganun. That's your potential. Pag may kinausap ang isa, 7 ang sumasali.
Yes!
That's your potential. Pero bakit pag kinausap mo, when you talk to somebody, isa lang, he join with one account. However, when you ask the upline to share, changes his mind and joins with 7 or 15 accounts. Because of his gift and he was able to develop the skills and that's your potential. Ulitin ko, the strength of the eagle lies in their diet, what they feed on. Alam niyo po, eagle, do not eat dead carcasses. They hunt for fresh rabbits, fresh fishes, lahat yan. May monkey pa nga, di ba? Unless they are in captivity, nakakulong. O sa zoo, may zoo rito, di ba? Yung Singapore Zoo. Unless they are in the zoo, they have no choice what to eat. Because kung ano ibigay sa kanila, siguro 1-2 days hindi kakain nyo, pero pag gutom na, because they don't have a choice. But in the wild, they hunt for fresh anything. That's what they feed on. That's why they're so strong. Now, my question today to all of you, what are you feeding your mind right now? Ano? Is it fresh? Or positive things, good things? Or those plot in the teleserye? That's why you cannot, realize your full potential. I'm not saying you do not watch television. Let's throw all the television after this. Tapon na, tapon. Sabi, cool to. Huwag niyong tapon. Don't throw it away. Give it to me. I like it. If you're watching, how many hours do you spend watching television? Konti lang naman, mga 23 hours siguro, no? How many? Let's say 2 hours. I'm not saying you don't watch television so you won't be entertained. What I'm suggesting, cut down from the 2 hours. Let's say 30 minutes for a starter. 2 hours you're watching teleserye or anything, for entertainment. Let's say, for example, plain entertainment, not teleserye, anything. You just want to be entertained, you want to relax. 2 hours, you spend 2 hours in a day. Cut down 30 minutes from it. Then what would you do with the fresh 30 minutes? Spending on something worthwhile. Spending on something that would advance you further, closer to your what? Target? Closer to your developing your relationship with your wife, your children, your office mates? Pwede po yun. Read books about the business. My opportunity is on how to speak in front. My problem is speaking in front. Then read and watch how you can be a better speaker. Okay, so pwede mo yun. Spend sa, kayo, most of you, your families, nasa Philippines?
Yes.
When was the last time you spent another 30 minutes to your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, family? O if everyday naman nag-ano kami we chat, di ba? Ano ba yan? Video chat. Nag-video chat ka naman, may kausap ka naman. Kita mo, naglalaba ako labay ka doon. Eh bakit ganun ako maglabay? Seriously, di ba? Kailan ka huli nag-chat sa friends mo sa Philippines? Eh, hindi mo sila, they're not member of AIM Global. They're chicken. I'm not saying you you do not see the chickens anymore. The non-members or the negative people. Spend less time with them. But I'm not saying you totally do not contact them totally. Kahit yung mga friends nyo rito, maraming Filipinos rito, di ba? You do not spend less time with them. You're here, you saw something. I don't know, your passion, I don't know what's your passion right now, your purpose right now. You saw something in the beauty here. There's a beauty you saw here in AIM Global. Your mission is to help them see what you saw. Huwag mo iiwan. Hindi, dahil non-member sila, I won't spend with them. Kailangan puro mga taga-AIM Global. No. You know why? Sometimes, most of you are working for different companies or different, I don't know, right? So, ang binifriend yun tinanggal yun in-unfriend. Both Facebook and physical, i-unfriend tayo. Diba? So how would you get them? Sometimes, you are meeting them, you help, you treat them, you go out, you pay for the bill, the food bill, pero they do not believe you. And then you tell them, all of this comes from AIM Global. And then they don't believe. You know why? Because they cannot feel you anymore. When you have those salary lang before, you're always with them. Once a week we meet. Masarap yun, di ba? Pero right now, you're earning so much in the Philippines, okay, wala na problema. You ask your family to join AIM Global, then they're doing well. You don't see them anymore. See? How can you convince those people that you're really enjoying life when you're losing friends? If I join Andrian here in Singapore, I might be earning well, but I might lose some of my friends here in Singapore. I don't want that. See, develop relationship in those 30 minutes. You walk. When was the last time you exercised? What would you do with how can you drive your Ferrari soon in the Philippines? Your Porsche, and then you're sickly. You dapat, di ba, walk. What time is your off ba? 5? Usually 5, 6. 6. Diretso na, teleserye 7. Kain muna. Eat first. And then mga 9 to 10. No? Then after eating, you spend 5 minutes walk. That's for your health. See? Not totally cutting off all the 2 hours. Mahirap po yun. Okay? Are you learning?
Yes!
Now, are you a good leader or great leader? Again, who among you thinks they are a good leader? Isa na lang. And who among you thinks there are the great leaders of Singapore?
Yes!
Tingnan natin good leaders. Kaya nga there's nothing wrong being a good leader because good leaders employ people. Anong employing people? Not, I need to put up my own business. No. You use their gift for your benefit. You let them see what you saw, but your primary purpose is to earn. There's nothing wrong with that. Tama ho? But great leaders, ito po yung sinasabi ko, deploy people. What do I mean deploying people? We all agreed a while ago that we have the gift in us, right? You discover your gift, your passion, your talent, and then you help people using your gift, your talent. Whatever talent you have. To help those people discover their own talent so they can be a blessing to other people. That's deploying people, deploying their gift. Kaya nga yung sabi, kaya nga sinasabi ko na, I'm telling you, you may not have yet those targets yet now, yung kotse, bahay, but it doesn't mean you are not a great leader. Hindi ka man consistent great leader because of the instances I've cited a while ago. Okay? We all know, ito, I've been seeing posts, kayo din na you post, that leadership is not a position. It's not a title. Am I correct?
Yes.
With due respect, Hall of Famer, top 20, yung mga yan, Gold Executives, Global Ambassadors, those are achievements and titles. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they are a great leader. Kaya nga, have you heard people saying, oh, he's just a global ambassador but not a leader? Have you heard those comments?
Yes.
Kasi those things are achievements of being result of deploying people, helping people, of result of being a great leader. It's only a matter of time. When you help people, sabi ni Zig Ziglar, diba? Zig Ziglar, you help people get what they want, and you will get what you want. On a higher perspective, you use your gift so that those people who are lost, in a sense that they do not think that they have greatness in them, help them find the value, their worth, and help them flourish so they can help other people. So see, we do not use people. So if you want to be great, develop people. And soon, those targets will be yours. Ano man, whatever. Pakisabi nga sa tabi mo, develop people.
Develop people.
Sa kabila, sabi mo, ikaw din.
Ikaw din.
Kanina ka pa eh. Tingin ka ng tingin sa akin eh. Kanina ka pa ha. Akala mo hindi ka makakaganti ka. Okay? So are you learning something?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what are the passion and power of a great leader? Allow me to share with you the traits of one of the greatest leader of the 21st century. Okay? Passion is, number one, is obligated. Can you tell your seatmates again, I am obligated?
I am obligated.
Obligated simply means you have to do things because you like doing it. You're doing it not because you are paid to do it. Because it is your passion. You're sharing the beauty of the products because it's your obligation to let the people know the beauty of our products, to let them see the beauty of the opportunity they've been missing if they will not join in global. It's beyond applause, recognition. I want to do this because I want to be famous and popular. No. You think sa sarili mo na I'm doing this because it's my obligation. So this good news must be spread to a lot of people. Obligation is far more important than comfort. Sometimes your comfort would be at stake. Okay? You have to. You've worked for the whole day. You're starting 8 a.m. What's your usual start office work? 9 to 6, right? 6 or so. 6. Tapos you have to face traffic usually. Tapos minsan you have to stay late because somebody is interested in your partner, your downline, business partner here, who cannot explain the business here. She said that, well, I have an office mate who's interested, and can we wait for an hour? And then, so yung comfort mo, nagsasuffer, imbis na nanonood ka na ng teleserye, tama ho ba? So because for you, yung obligation is far more important than your personal comfort. You help people whether they are on your group, in your group, or outside your group. Whether you spend time with your downlines, whether they are your strong side or weak side. Yung iba kasi, some leaders spend Their only time to, okay, tumingin sa tabi nyo. Doon lang daw sa weak side. O, yun naman sinasabi, di ba? Pero ikaw, I don't care. If I will earn or not, because I don't care. That's obligated. Ano, you know what? We're so blessed here in AIM Global because we have an obligated board of directors.
Yes!
Oh, totoo yan. So, di ba? They fly here. They fly here. Pero let me share with you yung mas challenging for them. Every year, they have to fly to Africa. Every year. In fact, tomorrow, they'll be flying back to Africa. Not just Nigeria. When I say Africa, East-West. Why? Because they need to celebrate with them. It's our 5th anniversary in Nigeria on the 12th. And then Uganda, Kenya, and so on. So they'll be away from their family for 30 days. Our owners, the board of directors who's earning billions each, they'll be away from their family for 30 days, away from their luxurious bed for the next 30 days. Why? Because they need to travel 18 hours, go to Africa. They need to eat food they do not even know. Their security is at risk. You know, they can ask somebody to go there, pay who the best trainers, every board, they can pay. AIM Global can afford that. Go to Africa, train my people, and I'll pay you whatever, how much you want. They fly here. Sino ba yung last pumunta rin siya? No, the board of directors. Sir John. Okay. Bakit yan? Is it because they need to be more famous? No. Because when they go here, they'll be earning more. No. Whether they stay in their houses or kung saan man, they will be paid well. They will earn well in the business. Kahit 1 year po sila siguro hindi lumabas ng bahay. It's beyond the applause and accolades. You know why they travel? You know why they, on August 27, I hope you can come to the Philippines and witness the A.S.T.I.G. If not, on our 12th anniversary. Sana makauwi po kayo. Nakarating nga kayo rito. Bumalik naman kayo. Ang layo eh. Ang layo rin ito. You know what? Every year, ito na lang A.S.T.I.G. August 27. Tama po. August 27. Alam niyo kung ilan po yung kakamayan nila? Usually, 8,000. Silver executives pa lang. Pero hindi naman dumadating lahat. Okay. Mga 5,000 lang. 5,000. Not to mention the gold executives. They'll be on stage for the first 1 hour, rest for 5 minutes, and then come back again for another hour, for 3 hours. Smiling. They need to shake hands, those 5,000 people, sir. Why? Because they're obligated. It's beyond, why? They want to be popular? No. Because they promised to those silver executives, all of us, if you will become gold, to those ordinary African citizens, that they will be helped by them to become extraordinary millionaires. They promised all those distributors, if you were able to sell products worth 10 points, you will go up on stage and be recognized in front of a large crowd. That's their promise. So, this is a very good characteristics or traits of our board of directors. You may see a lot of board of directors outside the other companies, but not as obligated as them. Really, right? So we're really blessed. Can we clap our hands for our board of directors? They're doing it. Their personal comfort most of the time is at stake. When I left the Philippines yesterday, may meeting pa kami with Sir John. Our meeting with the marketing team started around 9. We ended 12. When I left the board of directors room, lounge, dami nakaupo, pila, group by group, inilit pa ni Jay. And I've learned a day after, nag-text kami kanina. Alam niyo, natapos sila 4 a.m. Meeting, personal, not to mention Doc Ed speaking to. Bakit si Sir Francis travels in different countries? Because they're obligated. Hindi na yung kikita, kumikita na yun eh. You search owners kung may makita po kayong kapareho nila. So apart from being obligated, ano pa po? Sabi ko, yun, dito lang attached. Apart from that, eager. Can you say eager?
Eager.
Can you tell again your seatmate on your left, I am eager.
I am eager.
What do you mean by eager? Eager means your motivation comes from within. Your motivation comes from within. You don't need alarm clock in the morning to wake you up. Sometimes you set your alarm clock 4 a.m. because you want to share this opportunity in global. Kasi you need to work, to get up 6, prepare for your work. Pero because you need to share it to somebody else, you'll wake up around 4 a.m. So kaya lang, pagkaset mo na 4 a.m., 3:30 pa lang gising ka na. Because you don't need alarm clock in the morning to wake you up. Because your passion wakes you up. You are depressed when the sun sets. Pag palubog ng araw, you're so malungkot. Because, well, it's night time. A lot of people needs to go home. But you still need wants to share a lot of things to your people. Sometimes it's too late. You're so tired. Office. Most of your leaders are waiting here because their only available time is late in the evening. After work, still need to go here. You pray to God, please give me another 2 hours, 3 hours. Kasi yung 24 hours kulang. Bawasan mo na yung sa kanila, bigay mo na lang sa akin. There are a lot of things to share. Eager. Not because you're paid. Not because you will get double blades. Double direct referral. You share the business. Oh, you have to join today. Kala mo talagang purpose, no? Talagang eager. Yung pala kaya they want them to join today because last day na ng double direct referral. Hindi yun. That's not my point, okay? So yung eagerness comes from within. Talagang to help. Sometimes, I'm sure you're experiencing this. You share the business or the products to some people here in Singapore, no? Pero sasabihin na, you just wanna earn from me. Diba? Sinasabi ko sa inyo. No, sasabihin mo, kaya hindi, you just want to profit from this product. That's why no. Sometimes you're sharing this na, okay, don't pay it. Sorry. Okay, it's not, just don't pay it. I just wanted to share with you the beauty of the product. You've experienced this one time in your life, right? Because it's beyond money, beyond profiting. It's being eager to let them experience the beauty of our products. Am I correct?
Yes.
So what else? Apart from that, you're not ashamed. A great leader is not ashamed of what he's doing.
Yes.
When you are asked, what's your work here? Well, I'm an engineer, I'm this, I'm that, and this. But on the side, so my family would benefit in the Philippines, I'm doing network marketing. I'm sharing this opportunity. But some people are so shy to share. When they're asked, oh, what's your business here? And Lord. What? Network. Some of you do that, right? What's your company? What? Nagalit. May lahi pa lang po sa isang. Seriously. I'm a professional international network marketer.
Yes.
Why would you be ashamed? This is a very noble profession. I've been traveling in different countries prior to network marketing because of my previous company. I've handled so many people, not only in the Philippines, in Asia. I've met a lot of people in America. No, but not a single, not one mentioned to me, hey, sir, 14 years. Not even a single person telling me, sir, thank you, thank you for your truth. Thank you. Salamat sa iyo. Thank you. Because of our company, I was able to get my dreams. I was able to have a better life. Why would you be shy? This is a noble profession. Why noble? Because you can help people get their dreams.
Yes.
Not just earn. Where can you find a business that would, I'm here in this business. I'm working for this company because soon I will be having my dreams. No. Because I'll be paid. Well, there's nothing. With what you're doing, hindi nga kayo nahiya. Di ba? Ito pa kaya? The potential is, how much is our, in conversion, sorry, I'm still doing, monthly, daily, maximum, dito.
720.
720 sing a day. That's already about a month's job in the Philippines. But you can do it here in one day. A month's job in the Philippines, right?
Yes.
But in this business, you can get it in a day.
Yes.
See? Besides, hindi naman kayo mangungutang. Di ba? Nung nangutang ako, hindi kayo nahiya eh. Di ba? Why would you be ashamed? You have 113 branches in the Philippines.
Wow.
This is your branch. You have one in Brunei, in Taiwan. You have 7, 8 in Nigeria. You are existing in West African countries, in East African countries. This is your business. And soon, there are plans. Ito, after the 11th anniversary, ginagawa na po in the US.
Wow.
See? This is a multi-billion business. Why would you be? Kaya sabi ko, be knowledgeable about the business. Do not concentrate on getting people or yun lang. Siyempre, you develop your skills in getting people, but go beyond those getting people. Check. You study the industry. Everybody's into network marketing. You know this. It's a word of mouth business. And this is networking is you're not working if you're not networking. What's the most popular soft drinks here or brand ng soft drinks? Coke. How did you learn that there are Coke being sold here in Nigeria, tuloy Singapore? How did you learn? Advertisement, right? Advertisement, right? But it was not one day when you wake up, what is the anong type ng Coke? What type? Di ba merong solo? Barkada? Diet. How did you learn that there is a diet Coke here? Through advertisement. Hindi ka naman nagising na isang araw lang, diet Coke. No, you were influenced by... It's a word-of-mouth business from the factory to the consumer to an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. From the factory, they advertise. They put it on regional scale. May factories dyan, merong warehouse. But you cannot buy directly to the warehouse, right? You go to where? 7-Eleven. They have 7-Eleven here. Yeah. Restaurants. Tama ho. It's a word-of-mouth business. If somebody will tell you it won't last, network marketing, forget it won't last. The first thing you should ask them, how old are you? Pag may nagsabi po sa inyo it won't last. If they are 50 years old below, do not believe them. Network marketing has been existing for more than 50 years. Okay? Kaya huwag kayo mahiya. Kaya sabihin mo sa kanila mo, walang ya. Walang ya sa pag-share the beauty, okay?
Yes.
Ano po yung tatlo? What are the three power and passion of a great leader? Number one.
I am obligated.
Obligated. What else?
I am eager.
And?
I am not ashamed.
Tignan. Alam niyo po, you check your leaders here. The achievers in AIM Global. Tingnan niyo, yan po sila. You check your upline. Yan po sila. At yan ka po. Kaya lang, piliin yung sinasabi ko kanina. Okay? Now, so, is it enough to keep, build, and protect? Not really. We also need to have a good relationship. Can you say hashtag good relationship?
Hashtag good relationship.
Not only to your downlines, to your crossline, to your uplines, but also to the officers here in Global Singapore. Oh? Hindi pwede. To your family as well. You cannot never be successful publicly if you are a failure in your relationship. Correct. Hindi pwede. Yung iba nga sinasabi, how can he be successful if he's a failure to his family life? Hindi kayong katabi niyo. So you have to fix things. Oh, wala po akong pinapatamaan. Hindi po, kasi totoo yan. Kaya nga there's no such thing, please move away from having a double life. You're so good on stage. People love you. You speak well. Pagdating sa family, ang power. So, pawirin. You do not respect your parents, your wife, your husband. Or you speak ill of your husband. No, that's not good. That's not what we want. That's not what AIM Global, the board of directors, wants you to be. So that's why you build relationships. Alam nyo, everything will follow. When your downlines are being persuaded to join by a new company, they won't join if you have a good relationships with them. Kung maayos pong relationship nyo with that. So, some tips, show appreciation. Can you tell your seatmate, show appreciation?
Show appreciation.
Not only when there is a result, consider the effort exerted by your downline, by your business partner. Of course, we want results. But if you're waiting for your downline to have results, before you appreciate his or her effort, it won't happen. Baka po kaya hindi tayo makapag-build. The reason why we're failing to build a big group, because we don't appreciate the value of our downlines. Oh, you bring tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sir TJ would be here, Sir John Aspirin. Bring, how many can you bring? 10. Then, when Sir John arrives, wala, 0. Yan. Oh, next time, I have a chance again. Sir TJ will be here. 10 natin. Pagdating Sir TJ, wala rin. Eh, nung ako na, Andrian, ay, hindi na pupunta kasi. Dapat ang sabihin mo, di bali nang wala yung 10. What's important to me, nandito ka.
Yes.
Diba? So, importante po yun. Tapos, find a day in a month na you celebrate with your downlines. Because of whether big accomplishment or minor. Kahit minor. Adrian, 7 pa lang ang downlines ko eh. Kailangan ko mga 700 to come up with a recognition rally. Gagawin ko yung gaya nung ginagawa na. Do that. Rent the whole ballroom of this hotel. Invite the top earners, our uplines in the Philippines, so they did that. So my upline would be proud of me. I can rent the ballroom of this hotel. It won't happen. Well, you have to, of course, parang impress your uplines. Diba? Pero let me remind you, wag po kayo magaya sa akin. You're here not to impress your uplines or the board of directors or the marketing. Of course, you respect them. You're here to impress your downlines. To take care of your partners. They are your business. Kahit 7 lang yan. Even though they're just 7. Tuwing makikita kayo, every after office hours, dyan tayo sa Peninsula o sa Lucky Plaza. Di ba? Kung makikita kayo, kahit alas 9, 30 minutes lang, brainstorming. 30 days, next week ulit, next month, hanggang wala, nakaka-drain. Find a day in a month na wala kayong gagawin. Oh, let's stop recruiting. Muna, pag-usapan. Let's get to know each other. 7 pa lang. Who says you need 700 to show appreciation to your downline? Let's say, ma'am, ano pong pangalan niyo? Bing? O si Ma'am Bing. Halimbawa, si Ma'am Bing, siya yung kunyari for the month of July, siya po'y nakabenta ng maraming C20, complete phyto energizer. Halimbawa, record sa Philippines. Ilan sa Philippines? Okay, ilan sa Philippines? Kunyari, complete niya. Siya pinakamarami sa group nyo kasi magkakasama kayo, di ba? She was able to sold the most number of C20 complete phyto energizer. Naka-5 capsule siya sa isang buwan. 5 capsule. Kasi naka-4 lang. Di siya pa rin ang pinakamarami, di ba? Who says kailangan Certificate of Appreciation. Certificate of Appreciation. Huwag niyo mailagay Certificate of Appreciation. Ano pangalan ng group niyo, ma'am? Kunyari, saan group po kayo?
Aim High po.
Aim High. Anong name niyo, ma'am?
Neri.
Si Ma'am Neri, di ba? Siya yung upline. Halimbawa, Certificate of Appreciation. Kunyari, Aim High, group niya. Aim High International hereby presents this Certificate of Appreciation to Ma'am Bing Apelido for having sold the most number of C24/7. Huwag niyo lagay yung 5 capsule. Pinahiyaan niyo eh. For having sold the most number of C24/7, complete of anything. Sign, upline, yung grand upline niyo. Then you have it printed. Bili kayo ng plastic offer, lagay. Pag nagkita kayo sa Lucky Plaza, kung saan mang plaza kayo magkikita. Ha? Okay, before we kwento-kwentuhan, para sa ito. You've been working for how many years po dito?
25 years.
25 years. Wow! Silver Executive. Nabigyan na po ba kayo ng Certificate of Recognition? That's my point. That's my point. I've been working here for 25 years, but I haven't received this kind of appreciation. Here, 5 lang na benta ko. Meron na, iba. No, of course, I'm just exaggerating. how would she feel? Hindi lang pera-pera po rito. Relation, di ba, baka pag-uwi niya sa, ano niya, baka ilagay sa pedestal. Bago pumasok ko sa opisina niya. Tama ho? Minsan, the reason why you're feeling not being valued, that you're where you are right now, because they are not recognizing your effort. Tama ho? Yes. Learn from it. Be wise. Use this. Use those not so good experiences in building your business. Pwede, di ba? It won't cost you sa Pilipinas mga not more than 50 pesos. Dito siguro, magkano lang yan? Tama ho? Kaya nyo? Pero, on a long term, wag naman, let's say after 2 years na, laging ang dami ng binenta. No? So many complete was sold by Ma'am Bing, talagang millions na, binibigay pa rin. We're still giving certificate of appreciation. Siguro naman, pag medyo, depende sa sales, token, what's due? Yes. Yung token na. Kasi pag after 1 year, every month, every week, she will complain. Apply, please. My house is covered with the certificate of appreciation. Can you give me something else? Token, right? Token. Let's say a lunch, a dinner with you. Trip.
Yes.
It may be sa food chain. It's not the amount. It's the thought of recognizing. Tama po?
Yes.
A free trip to, ewan ko sa'yo, itong Philippines, kung talagang malaki, padala nyo sa Marawi. Maging part ng peacekeeping effort. Hindi sa Philippines, di ba? Sagot ko. Ang trip mo sa Philippines, pero diretso nga lang Marawi. Yes, seriously. Tama ho ba?
Yes.
Let's do. Give them, pag sinabing ko niya, you have a huge group. You have, okay, our target for this month or this year or for 6 months, first 10, halimbawa, 10. Kasi may budget ka, di ba? Malaki na yung group nyo eh. 10. Only 5 was able to hit the requirements. Do not postpone whatever you promised. Ay, okay, may ma-mindset mo. Ay, extend na lang natin. Di ba mas maganda? Marami. No. Give what's due. Hindi naman kasama sa requirement, dapat yung 10. The requirement is hit this. Kung 5 o 3 yan, give it to them. Okay? Now, my favorite. Know their personal details. Especially your directly sponsored business partners. Yung ikaw yung nag-sponsor, do you know their names? Their family names? Or their birthday?
Yes.
Ay, very good. How about if they're married? The husband, who's very negative about the business. The wife who's really nagging about the possibility of you becoming successful in global. Go beyond the person. You know, when you do that, when you get to know the family, you're telling that person, this is beyond direct referral. This is, I want to know you more because this is gonna be for a long term. This long term. Pag maayos po yung relationship, di ba, you know them? Kilala ako. Even though the husband, who among you here, ha? Ito, puro babae marami. Yung husband negative sa Philippines, wala. Ayun, no? Kayo, negative, galit. Pero tinatanggap yung padala niya. Who's your upline, ma'am? Sino po yung sponsor niyo? Dito. Ano pong pangalan niyo? Ali? Loida? Sino pong upline niyo? Cora? VIP? Okay. Kung ako yung direct halimbawa ni Ma'am Loida, si Ma'am, sorry. Sorry, Ma'am. If I'm the upline sponsor of Loida, and I know that her husband is so negative, speak ill of our business, negative about our business, I will try to know that person. Build relationship. How? It's too far. It's in the Philippines. How about texting, PM? It won't cost you something. Maliit lang, piso lang. Wala nga, bayad ng PM, di ba? Oh, you greet them. Send a message, not only to your downline, but to the husband as well. A message in the morning that when he wakes up, it will make him smile. Okay, huwag niyong kukusisin, o yan, ikaw, imbis na suporta mo kasama ko rito. O ganun. Sabi mo ganun. Or, ganito, birthday. Kailan birthday po ng husband niyo? January 1. 10. Igigreet nyo, mga 11:59, January 9. Day before. O, unang-una ka. Diba? So, iniisip. Diba? Tapos may message mo, yung makabagbag damdamin. Heartfelt messages, sir. You send heartfelt messages. What's the name of your husband, ma'am? Ernie? Oh, Ernie, BPM niya. Hello, Sir Ernie. I declare blessings on your life. Good health. Natatawa na. Good. May you live a long and satisfied life. No wonder your wife is so successful. Buisit ka. Ay, sorry. Out of the abundance, kaya nga kayo maglalagay ng ano eh. No wonder your wife, Lloyd, is so successful because of your support. Hindi mo masend eh, no? Siyempre, pag na-receive niya, tapos ikaw yung una, di ba parang, see? When you have downlines, that they have children graduating, greet them. Hindi ito Tupperware o plastic, ah. You're creating a relationship. You're creating a relationship. Tama ho? Alam nyo, in the Philippines, sa Bicol, you've heard about the story of Bicol, may bago ng top 2 dun eh. Yung mag-asawa, na top 2 in Bicol. Arvin and Melanie. So when before I leave for Nigeria last year, nung seminar ko doon, 70% kanila, young generation, bata. When I came back 1.5 months ago, after a year almost, I was surprised because I saw different crowd. There are millennials, working, class, businessmen. I got surprised. Then I asked the husband and wife team. Sabi ko, what happened? Bakit marami naman? Ay, sir. Kasi di ba mga bata, young generation. When somebody joins us, young generation, we will make it a point to meet the parents. Not to recruit, but to know them and to tell them, hey, your child is with A Global, we are his coach or partners. Ano naman sabihin? Nanay, sa Tagalog po. Nanay kami, tatay kami. Yung anak niyo po kasi, sa AIM Global, they're here in AIM Global, we are his coach or partner, business coach. And we want to let you know that we will support you. Not to present. Telling the parents, oy, nagninegosyo alam mo. Your son is in business. Not directly recruiting them, pero somehow, hindi lahat, not everyone whom they met joined. Not everyone joined, but all of them supported their children. At there are people, parents, who joined. See, because relationship. Do not go to your, for example, yung mga young generation sa Philippines, may mga na-meet kayo, lalo na mga OFW kayo. Diba? Tapos nag-react, yes, i-recruitin nyo kaagad, no? Do you have, 6980? No. Excuse me, I'm a friend of your son. Okay. Do you have 6918? Dear parents. Alam mo sabihin, are you a scammer? Are you a terrorist? Sabihin, di ba? Kasi ngayon mo lang nakita, you'll ask money. See? Okay, so get to know their personality. Gano'n nyo kakilala yung direct nyo po? Ay, si Power. Ay, si Grabe. Yung agila ko, yung halimaw ko. Alam niyo ba, name, especially the name. Di ba sabi, the sweetest sound a person can hear is his name. Yes. Yun po, you've experienced this. No matter how rowdy the crowd is, ingay, very noisy, but when somebody calls you kahit mahina, Adrian. Pero pag tinatawag kang kulot, kabayan, di ba hindi? Payat, di ba? Pero kahit when your name, even though hindi masyado maganda, Bogart. Sino yun? Why? Because call them. Ito pa. Pag nagpe-present kayo, one of the so many words that sells, alam niyo pa to, is the name, person's name. When you ask them, for example, you're presenting, Ma'am, can I get her name? Kunyari, sinabi na niya Ma'am, ano nila ulit? Pangalan niya. Huwag niyo akong gayahin. Ano? Ha? Si Neri, hindi ko pa naman natanong si Lloyda dan tsaka si Bill, si Ma'am Neri. Kunya, they're presenting, Ma'am, this is the best opportunity. Are you ready? Can you get her name? Neri, okay. Ma'am Neri, did you know that? Is it clear, Ma'am Neri? Because kayo, when somebody knows you, wow, kilala ako. Use the name. Huwag yung aliases. Si Agila, yan. Si Pao, yan. Ha? Ito pa, one tip. Di ba ngayon, all Android phones, so you can store yung mga birthdays, as you can set alarm a day before, yung mga gano'n. Do it. It will keep you reminded. It won't cost you much. Iba ho yun. Ito yung mga small details na we neglect, na we keep on thinking, ano kaya mga training? Ang training ngayon, you go to YouTube, lahat nandun. Lahat. Anything. Pero we neglect to share the basic. Basic, minsan. Basic, we'll talk about basic. I've been in networking for... Yun nga, basic na, you don't have it. Then basic, you don't use it. Basic, you don't use it, practice it. That's why even the basic income, you don't have it. When you buy a cell phone, any appliances, cell phone. When you open the box, what's inside? Of course, phone. Hindi pwedeng TV. What's on top of the phone? Manual, very good. And the manual contains what? Instructions, basic instructions for you to use the cell phone, right? Pero ikaw, masyado kang magaling. We're so good. Diba? Kotse. But why would I read the manual of the car? I've been driving for 10 years. Time in your life, okay, you can use it for a month, 2, 3. Pero one time, it will get into you. How would I use this? Why? Because you haven't read the basic. That's why you cannot maximize the full potential of your cell phone. That's why you can also not maximize the full potential of your business or keeping because you're so concentrating on the next level. I'm not saying you do not go to the next level. Yung nga yung sinabi ko kanina, i-discover your gear, develop, harness. Pero, before you go to that, make sure you are practicing the basics. And some of the basics. Now, apart from that, ano pa po? Basics. Yan. Going the extra mile. Always think of what you can give, not what you can get. Sabi ng one of the presidents of the US. Right? If somebody asks for water, especially your people, give them soft drinks. Always think of, give more than what is expected of you. Hindi mo, anong kapalit? Oh, I'd like to thank Nomer and the wife. Oh, I arrived 9 a.m. Kakauwi lang ni Nomer. That's going the extra mile. Sinundo pa ako sa airport. Bukas, sasamahan ako sa simba. Kahit ayaw niya magsimba. Pare, reserve mo akong ticket. Ay, pero kahit ako lang. Kasi dati talaga, nung kami, ako lang mag-isa eh. Sasama ko lang, pero inunahan ko si... Kasi gusto ko talaga eh. Talagang sabi, dito ka dadaan, instruction, may sulat po. They have this letter. Si Paulo siya, sir, you have to wake up, ganito. Lahat talagang parang may PowerPoint pa yung gagawin ko. Wake up, wash your feet. No, you take this, you take the right. Okay, sabi niya, you need to be there before 8:30. Ay, ako po hindi. Talagang gusto ko maaga. Ay, mami pag-usapan natin ahead of time. I arrive. Ano ba yung church? Plaza? Star. I arrived 7:15. Wala mo tao. And then, I was dropped off sa wrong area. Pero sabi ko, ayos to. Kasi nakita ko yung mga usher. Yung mga usher ng mga church. O di kinausap ko. Alam mo tayo, networker. Di ba lahat kinakausap? Hinahanap ako ni Paulo. But in short, dito kami sa taas dapat, di ba? Abay, nandito ako. Nandiyan si Joseph Prince. At talagang daldal kami ng daldal. Nakita ko si Paulo. Saan ka na, sir? Ay, nandun kami sa bang. Okay. Kasi, alam niyo na parang gusto mo laging, kunya sinabi ganito, more than. Yung, di ba? So, dapat po gano'n. Ako, nandun ako. Imbis na ganito lang kalaki si Joseph Prince sana. Ang laki. Kasi andyan lang, pang 1, 2, 3, pang 4 yata ako. Ang laki. Pati mga pores, kitang-kita ko. Okay. So, nakuha niyo po. Ha? So, yan. Extra mile. Sila ang susunduin, di ba? Aga, in the Philippines. Yung speaker, who among you speaks here? Yung mga speaker, taas nga sila. Andrian, yan. Ang dami yun. O, di ba wala naman kayong bayan? Can you clap your hands for these wonderful people? You cannot present yet the business. All you have to do is bring them here, and there are people, qualified people, who will do the speaking on your behalf. They may not do those things, di ba? Kasi bakit ko gagawin yan? Hindi ko naman downlines yan. Kaya nga there are greatness in those people, di ba? Hindi naman, they don't care if they are the audience in the audiences are their downlines, because they one of their passion is to share the beauty of the business. They want to share it. They have the talent in speaking, in presenting. So they, okay? Ano, so go the extra mile. Ha? Hindi lahat yung may, ano kapalit? Upline, ako, Sir Nomer, ako nag-product, saka marketing, peng kape. Now, ano pa po? Building loyalty. So, i-build loyalty, you use the products of our company. Alam niyo po, you don't use other products. Ayan. Baka may umiinom kayo ng ibang coffee dito, ha? Ayan. Ano pa? Ano pa mga products natin dito? Isa-isahin. O, baka toothpaste.
Wala kasi yung iba dito.
Ano yung mga nandito? Sige.
Perfect white.
Complete, perfect white.
White light.
White, oh. Holy Dose, oh. Vida juice, meron.
Bida max.
Sa Pilipinas, yung juice.
Masculine.
Not only here.
Masculine.
Meron na? Yun, meron na. Feminine wash, oh. Oh, ang nagamit ng mga laundry soap, ha? So, even sa Philippines, di ba? So, di ba kayo, kasi sanay na kami, Andrian, yung pang-washing machine. Okay. So, kahit sa Philippines, natawa si Mamo, sanay na tayo, di ba? Oy, kayo, mga lalaki. Muriatic acid pa rin. Labnos. Kahit sa Philippines, even the Philippines, siyempre, di ba? Wala dapat mga happy toothpaste doon, mga coffee ko sa bahay. Pag dapat, ano, kasi siyempre this is your business. Nescafe, ayan, o. May coffee ba kayo rito? Pwede pa. Padala kayo. May dala akong kape, gusto nyo? Dalawa lang sa siya, hati-hati tayo. Ba't ba dalawa lang nadala ko? Hindi, naubos na sa airport, agad. Anyway, so you use the products. You encourage your relatives to use the products. Hindi po pwedeng you're so good, pero you're using other products. Yeah, you won't last. Power, you're so powerful, energetic, passionate, obliged, tapos, pero you're using other products. So dapat loyalty po yan. And of course, defend the business. You have to defend the business. Not only you, but the business. If somebody speaks ill of our business, lalo na nandun ka, what? Wait, I don't think it's right. It's not a scam. Wait, I'm not talking about your group. I don't think you misheard them. But we here in AIM Global, even in the Philippines, we don't practice such. You do not speak ill of your downline, especially when they are not around. Some people is fond of speaking about people who's not there. Who's not there. Tama ba? Ay, wala. Ay, si Andrian, wala pa naman papel. Do not speak ill of them. Alam niyo, matatakot kayo sa mga taong ganun. Kasi chances are, if you're not around, he's speaking about you also. Kahit kunyari, kahit upline. Kasi si upline, ganun din naman eh. Siya pa nga nagsisimulan. Sabi, wait, Adrian is not here, let's not talk about him. It will not further us in this business. Pag kunyari, apply mo, naiya ka, apply mo na yan. Wait, joke time naman, ay, mag-excuse na, CR na lang ako. Kasi, if you will not leave, it means you are agreeing in what they are saying. Dapat po hindi. Kahit cross-line po. Ano mga group nandito po ngayon? VIP?
Harvest.
AIM Harvest?
AIM Sunshine.
AIM Credible? O nga. Team? AIM Fire?
AIM Sunshine.
AIM Sunshine. So, whether Team Firefly. Ang dami, no? Ang dami nyo. Huwag niyong sisiraan, don't speak ill, not good about the other people, other group. If they fails, alam niyo, it's not their failure, it's in global's failure. Pansinin niyo po, when somebody when they are so familiar with what you are doing here, your office mates, your friends here, oh, dyan na si In Global, dyan na si In Global. Di ba hindi naman ikaw? Usually si In Global, si Power. Right? So if they fail, you fail. In Global fails. This is our home. You do not encourage people who is, not doing bad things here. Hey, let's say promoting other in global business here. Eh ba, okay, that's okay. They're not part of my group. No. This is your home. You do not, in your personal home, bad. You don't tolerate bad things. Tama ho? Yes. Naiwan yung mga ilaw, ganito, you close it down. Hindi naman ako magbabayad. This is our home. Yes. When you're wearing those shirt, you are carrying the name of AIM Global. Yes. Pag nag 1, 2, 3 kayo dyan, di ba? Hindi ka nagbayad. Meron ba rito nag 1, 2, 3 mga Pinoy? Wala. Not in AIM Global. They're watching you. Sa pila, nag-shortcut ng pila. Nakapila kayo, di ba? AIM Global, I'm home. Tapos, diba? Sa CR, ang dumi, mga paglabas, ay, sino ba yung taga AIM Global. Bakit yung bowl may apakan? May ninapakan yung mga gano'n. Ay, see, mga AIM Global. So, you're carrying the name of AIM Global. So, be careful. Especially nowadays, social media is so fast. If they catch you doing the not so good thing, yun ang masarap i-upload. Ayan na, have you seen the news in the Philippines na yung may nang hold up, tapos naka-yellow? Hindi naman member yung pero nakasuot. So, yan, may mga t-shirt. Tsaka ito yung anting-anting, ano gagamitin sa masamang paraan yun. Alam niyo bang makakalabas kayo rito nang hindi nakikita? Tinago na ni Mamu. Hindi, di ba? So, baka gamitin pang hypnota. No, seriously. 6980, 6983, Okay, so, defend the business. And lastly, yung integrity po. Yung integrity. Okay? Integrity is, I've read, okay? It's who you are, what you say, what you do, when no one is watching you. What are you doing when nobody can see? Huh? That's you. Okay? There must not be a situation wherein you have a double standard, double life. Okay? When you're talking to the people, ako sila, mga board of directors, you're so good, so. Pero pag you're downlines, diba? You walk your talk. No, and whatever you're saying, Miles Monroe mentioned this in a way that, let me share with you. You do not just give instruction, you leave the instruction. They can see your people. Not only you, not only in our business, even your office mates, even your, your friends, your pad, may mga kasama kasi dito, di ba, iba I've learned, some of the Filipinos are living in one place, di ba, they rent a place. They can see, even though they are non-members, they can see you. Sa stage ka lang magaling eh. When you are with AIM Global, when you're wearing the shirt, pero dito sa bahay, pag nakita nila yung totoo mo ugali, dapat, it starts within. Charity begins at home, sa bahay, di ba? Whether they are your family or not, yun eh. And when you practice that, you don't have to worry whether what you're doing, whether you're wearing the shirt or not. Kasi that's who you are. That's who you are, whether you're in public eye or not. Okay? So you practice. Wala na dito. Pag sabi mo, we will do this, we will go attend training, drop everything, pero ikaw, hindi, alam ko na yan, kayo na lang. Diba? Palusot. No? And also, yung time. Sorry, before I go to this, let me share you something about building integrity. We like to post on social media. Tama? Yes. You post, that's very good. Positive things, so many positive things. Bira, lalo na for for all AIM global distributors, positive. 99.9% ang postings encouragements, tama? Inspirational. Pero what's not so good, I think, ako po, my view, they check, wow, diba you read? Then you were able to stumble upon good quotation. Ay, ganun to. Ipopost. Halimbawa, it is not your aptitude, but your attitude that determines your altitude. Andrian del Rosario. Hindi may ko nagsabi nun. You don't know, di ba, the challenges the person faced before coming up with that kind of beautiful quotation sayings. Right? That's stealing. Plagiarism. Where we will be wealthy here and you know by heart na you will be wealthy here. Ngayon hindi pa. And then you post something on social media. After 1 year, millionaire ka na, 500,000. Nakita ngayon nung gumawa, oh, si Adrian, ginamit yung ano ko. Dinimanda ka. And not only that, you speak well. Wow, yung mga sinasabi ko rito, oh, galing ni Adrian. Oh, parang Google. Di ba? Ang bulaklak no. Tapos pag-uwi mo sa pagkaling, idol! And you're being idolized by a lot of people. Especially leaders. Your downlines. Kahit 10 yan, idolize ka. And then when they get home, then you check on the, say mo, di ba si Adrian ay, si ano pala, Zig Ziglar to, tingnan mo to si Adrian. Then the next time around, you lose your integrity. When you speak on stage, stolen. Hindi siya yan. Ano yun po, pag kunyari, may suggestion lang naman. Kung ayaw nyo, bahala po kayo. Pero kasi, suggestion lang po. Pag may nakita ka na ang ganda, o meron kang na-recall, nagbasa ka ng recall mo, tapos hindi mo maalala sino, lagay mo anonymous. If you want, you tweak the thought. Pero yung word per word, lahat, pati period. Tapos, mali ho yun. Totoo. Stealing din po yun. Lagay mo lang, anonymous. Pag hindi mo alam, hindi mo alala kung sino, anonymous. O I've just read it, nabasa ko lang. Nakalimutan ko na kung sino. At least, that won't make you a lesser person. Di ba na parang, ay, hindi. It means you agree with that person. Tama ho? And you can still inspire people. Ano bang gusto mo? To inspire or to deceive people? Inspire. You're posting because you want to inspire, not to deceive. And then when you post it, when somebody sees it, then they're inspired. Diba? Time. Then, also, yung time conscious. Sinare ko na ito dati. Importante po yung time kasi lalo na sa inyo, di ba? Kasi time is so precious, so expensive. That's why it's being compared to the most precious stones that we ever known, di ba? Gold. Well, for me, it's more precious than those stones. Let me borrow my definition of my friend's definition of time. T-I-M-E. Sabi niya, time. Ewan ko original niya. Kasi sa kanya ko narinig eh. Sabi ko, hindi ko pa na-research yun. Time. Temporary, irreversible moment that expires. Kaya pala napakamahal. Panandali ang pagkakataon, pag nawala, hindi mo na maibabalik o makukuha. When you lost your cell phone, your money, or anything that is material, you can always bring it back. You can always work for it. Pero lost time, you can never bring it back. That's why we want to work so hard here because you're losing the time with your family. You missed the graduation, you missed the birthday, anniversary, Christmas, and so on. Ang piyesta sa Bohol. Sa Bohol, lahat pang piyesta, uwian dati, no? Ang piyesta, 1 month ata.
Yeah, correct.
1 month mo in Bohol? Wow! Pumunta ako, may lechon, ubus na. Huwag kayo magkala, pagkita sa ilalim, ang dami. Totoo yan. Tapos 1 month.
Fiesta.
You miss important occasions. That's so expensive. Tama ho? Panandalian pag nawala, hindi mo na mababalik. Being late. No? So that's why you cannot be on time. You cannot afford just to be on time. You have to be ahead of time. Because when you're on time, you are late. Ako naligaw eh. Kanina pa ako alas 9 rito sa Singapore. Tanong, ano mas ba magsisimula? Malapit lang yan, sabi niya. Lang yan. Ang lapit nga, naligaw naman po ako. So, you have to be mindful. Ako talaga sa time, ayoko man. Kasi nahiya po ako sa lalo ng mga tao din. Kasi I cannot bring back those time. Those lost 30 minutes. What I can do is extend for another 30 minutes. What if you're about to present to presentation, OPP, and then you promise to start by 7. These are the professionals who's interested in our business. They arrive before 7. And then you arrive 6:30, halimbawa po. Then you extended, well, not yet. Let's not start yet because we're waiting for other people hanggang dumami. And then you started 8. Oh. They are already disappointed. Right? Because they are here. Practice it. Especially pag OPP, presentation, business presentation, you have to be ahead of time. Especially here in Singapore, alam ko, they are, di ba, limited yung time nyo. What if your friend promise, sige, I can be with you for, let's meet lunch. Pero I'll give you 15 minutes because the remaining 15 minutes is, for my lunch. Or let's meet 12. You arrive 12. You're late. Because you still need to prepare your materials, tama? Hindi mo pa upo mo, ikuto. No, you prepare. Diba? You prepare, then that would eat up around mga 5 to 7 minutes. That gives you a minimum of 8 minutes na lang. Nagsisimula ka, time's up, I need to eat lunch. That's so precious because you lost a precious time na potential na maging eagle pala, a leader. You lost her because you failed to present because of you being late. So you have to be ahead of time. Kaya niyo ba yun?
Yes.
Kaya niyo, hindi, Philippine time eh. Hindi, in global time tayo.
Tama.
Ang in global time is ahead of time.
Yes.
Especially pag OPP. When you promise 7, when we have first timers, start immediately. Siguro kunyari 7, yung text nyo is 6:45, that gives them a grace period of 15 minutes. Now, when 7, whether isa pa lang yan o 100, you start. Kasi may somebody who is here already. Then, before you end, kung ikaw yung product or both, then announce na those of you who came in a little late, you may ask the sponsor to explain what you missed. Kasi yung antay kayo ng antay, ito pala sa sali. Try it. And be sincere. Yan, sincere. When you are with someone or with a group or with anyone, forget everything what's happening outside. Give your 100% undivided attention. If you're with your team, be with them. Shut down your phone. Tabi muna. And so as when you're with your family, your only time with your wife is lunch and dinner. Because you have to network. You have your work from 9 to 6, right? And then you meet your prospects or your leaders ng 8 to 9. Magdi-dinner ka sa bahay na lang ng 9 to 10. So, aantayin ka ng wife mo, ng husband mo, or your friends, your best friend. Diba? They're so important. They're also important to you. And then kasama mo yung best friend mo, nagla-lunch kayo, pero nagte-text ka. That's insincerity. May meeting kayo. Sige, you tell all your concerns. I can note that down. May kausap. 10 years na ako, believe me, I can absorb subconsciously. Nag-mindset. Put down your phone. You're missing both. Hindi ka makapag-concentrate sa kanila, dito. Ano sinasabi nito? Tinitira na ako nito, nisira ako nito. Diba, when you're here, you cannot concentrate because you want to go home, because you want to chat with your family. Miss ko na. Di ba, mag-chat kayo usually? Let's say, for example, you chat, diba? Video chat. Diba, uwi ka na, chat. Pagdating mo naman ng video chat mo yung mga, I don't know, your husband, your children sa Philippines, tulala ka naman. So sabihin, sweetheart, is there something wrong? May sakit ka ba? Are you sick? Daddy, are you sick? Kuya? Hindi, kasi nami-miss ko yung mga uplines ko kanina. Aba, hindi namin kayo maintindihan eh. Nung kasama namin kayo, nami-miss nyo sila. Tapos yung kasama mo na sila kami, nami-miss nyo. Pakisabi nga ako sa katabi mo, be in the now.
Be in the now.
Dito po kayo. Your undivided attention when you have lunch, when you have dinner with your family, asawa mo, binok mo ba yung anong magandang restaurant dito or 5-star hotel? MBS. O MBS, pinabook mo one day. Ano kasi parang titreat mo yung wife mo or husband dito. Pero nung lunch, breakfast naman, sige, sweetheart, orderin mo lahat ng gusto mong orderin hanggang mag-bondat ka. Pero nung nandun makilag-lunch, may ka-text ka, sandali lang si Doc Eddie, ha? Sir Francis is, sir, with due respect to the board of directors, they will appreciate you more if you are sincere talking to your wife. Doc, sorry, hindi mo sinagot yung tawag. You're upline. 1 hour after. Kasi 1 hour na lang nga ibibigay mo eh. Hindi mo pa Ay. So, ganun din naman. When you're with your upline, with Doc Ed, and may meeting kayo, huwag naman, Doc, kasi naging asawa kong kulit eh. Tapos nandito sa baba, ang galing mag-text. O, sige, Doc. You're missing the point. So, wala pong double standard. You're so good. You're so nice on stage. Woohoo! It's like an angel. You have halo. Ano yung halo? May pakpak. Tapos you speak to everyone. Even though you're, upline, Adrian, okay, I don't care. And they are not our downline. It's okay. Let me talk to them. My purpose is this. Whether strong side, weak side, lahat. You want coffee? I'll bring it to your pad. Tulungan kita. Bait talaga, di ba? Sobrang bait. Pero pagdating sa bahay, chat na yung asawa. Bukas na mag-usap, pagod na ako, buwisit. You're missing the point. You're missing a very important point. Why are you doing this business? Kahit huwag na sa iyong global, you're missing also the point, why are you here in Singapore for 25 years? Nagpapakayat ka para sa family mo, pero yung family mo na kausap mo, are you getting my point? So, hindi ko ba sinasabing you less concentrate on your job? No, the more you should be efficient in what you're doing, whether your job, your aim goal. Pero, yung sa asawa, pamilya, tama ho? Yung parang ako pinapatamaan. Sir Romel, sandadaan pa uwi yan. Hindi ako uuwi, dito ako matutulog. San hotel yan? Nakuha niyo po. So, importante po yung mga sinabi ko. I'm not saying yung mga sinare ko ngayon, those are the only things, insights, principles that needs to be done for you to be a successful, or just like what our speaker shared on our 11th anniversary. Di ba si Ma'am Torres, nakalimutan ko, sorry, pangalan. CPN MBA. Wow, this is, why would you be shy? I'm a CPN MBA. Woo! Huh? Ano yun? Certified Professional Networker. When you have this, when you develop your leadership spirit practices, integrity, loyalty, di ba? Lahat yan eh. Develop you'll become this. Pero it's not enough only becoming good. You're so good, extremely good, okay? However, wala kang mang pera. So, the promise is, all of those, kaya nga sinasabi ko kanina, you have to be, your treatment is, checking, fixing all aspects ng buhay natin. Di ba? All aspects, hindi lang po sa business. Because when you do that, with massive bank accounts, ibig sabihin, dami, massive, malaki. Mga bangko, lahat dito, bangko sa Pilipinas, China Bank, pati piggy bank mo, puno. Talagang umaapaw yung mga barya. Tama? It will happen. Ano po sinasabi ko? Now, when you do the things I've shared, those things were shared. It's not, were shared by successful people, not only in certain countries, but in every countries they, visit. Okay? I'm not saying yun lang, those are the only principles, but when you have those principles, insights that I've shared to you today, plus your existing, what you are doing right now, definitely you'll be successful. It is not only wealth that you will get, but prosperity po. When you say prosperity, when I speak about prosperity, when I talk about prosperity, gaya po nung natutunan ko, ang prosperity po, ang ibig sabihin pala nun, healthy, wealthy, with joy and peace inside. Wow. Kasi what would you do with your wealth if you're sick? What would you do with being healthy if you cannot provide for your family? Kaya nga, holistic prosperity. Who wants to be prosperous? Sino po rito? All of us. Your money is useless if you have a poor relationship with whether your family or friends. We want holistic, tama ho? So all of us, and ang great news, we will be, no? Apart from so many ways, because of AIM Global, we will be prosperous here in our life. Ibig sabihin, yayaman po tayo. Talagang we'll get the dreams we want. Okay? But the question is, are you ready to receive those blessings? Are you ready? Are you prepared to receive those massive blessings? Kasi if you're not ready, it won't be given to you yet. Kasi if you're not ready, let's say, sige, you're not ready, then it comes. Imagine you're earning in the Philippines, we convert in the Philippines, $500,000. You have, you're now sending, you may not be personally sending the money to the Philippines, but because of your AIM Global business, the account of your relatives is now earning $500,000 a month. Aba, kahit hindi ka na magpadala ng remittance, tama ho? Pwede na ba yun sa kanila? Sa tingin nyo? Sobra? Pwede na? It will happen. But if they're not ready, for example, you're working here, you're only sending, halimbawa, an equivalent of 5,000 in the Philippines. 5,000 pesos. Tapos sabihin mo sa asawa mo, sweetheart, andyan ang padala ko. You check the bank. You have 5,000 to budget for the whole month. 5,000 pesos? Kunin mo na lahat ng luho mo dyan. Sa loan pala, ubus na, di ba? And then suddenly, you saw AIM Global, in-encode mo siya, nilagay mo sa ilalim, you work your business here, no? Nilagyan mo sa ilalim. Now they now started earning $500,000. And if they're not ready, yung blessing will become a curse to them. Because they're only used to receiving 5,000, then here comes $500,000 a month. That's why you have to be ready. Your heart, if you're ready, I believe you're ready, make sure your family, their values are also ready. Kasi if not, it will become a curse. Ihanda nyo na po yung dapat po, pag-ugali, ayusin po. Babaguhin. Ano po, babaguhin kayo ng pera. What's not good about those things? Hindi mo alam, binabago ka na. Yung mayabang ka na. Don't let success get in you. When it happens, no matter how good you are, how successful you are, when success comes into your head, that would be the start of your downfall. That would be the start of your downfall. Lalaki ulo? Ay, naku, wag po. At hindi magandang tignan ang lalaki ng ulo nyo. Nasaan na ba yung Nasaan yung 6th floor? Naligaw talaga ako sa 6th floor. Sabi ko, 5th floor lang itong Lucky Plaza eh. Pagdating ko, hanggang 5 lang to ah. Lord, baka mali ang text ni Nomi. Tinignan ko sa 6 talaga, ba't 5 lang? Yung pala dapat yung left. Sa siya, left. Sa Pilipinas, elevator. Left pala, gusto ko mag-sightseeing. Doon ako sa mga escalator. Sabi ko. Hanggang 5 lang. Mali yata ito. Lucky Plaza ba ito? Ay, ano ba ito? Peninsula Plaza. Yung pala sa left, no?
Mabango sa babasa.
Oo nga, ba't ganun? Yun nga sana tatanungin ko sa inyo, ba't kakaiba yung amihan dito? Parang habagat. Ano ba yung tinda doon? Hindi ako matutulog, mami, papasa na. Ako lang kasi mag-isip. Okay, so malinaw po ba ito? So, what I'm saying, be ready. So, who would keep you ready? Okay, so I suggest you continuously listen to people who can guide you. One of my mentor is my pastor and other people. So many people. I've seek the mentorship of so many people. Yung mentors can be indirect and direct. Okay? So indirect, yung nakakausap mo. You can talk to them every day. They know you. Okay, yung indirect, yan yung mga, sila Joseph Prince, sila Joel Osteen, Miles Monroe. So, why? No matter how good you are, how great you will be, mark my word, you will still need help. We need help not because we are weak, because we want to remain strong. And a mentor can keep you strong, can keep you grounded, can keep you aligned, can keep you on daang matuwid. Daang matuwid. Walang nagawa. Okay, so ang maganda po sa mentor, your mentor can be outside our business. Okay? He may be younger than you, older than you. Okay? Because every person has an area of gifting ho yan. Remember? The area of gifting. And it may be a simple words to them, but to you, that's the wisdom you need that can help you decide from right from wrong. Okay? Now, I will not to do this because this is not good. Okay? So, anyone. What's good with mentors, they are outside the equation. Kaya na don't just get mentored inside our business. Kasi you have the same thinking. So you need a devil's advocate. No, parang, this is a different attack, different angle. Ganun po. So it can be your pastor, your minister, your elder, your imam, I don't know. As long as they can keep you grounded and correct you, even though you're earning 1 million. How much is 1 million here? 300,000. 30,000 Singapore dollars a month. Wow! You know, nare-receive sa Philippines. Now, even though you're earning that much, meron kayong mentor. Younger or senior than you. Okay? Bakit? It can be a lot of people because, I haven't met any person yet that, what I need is, all I need is with him already. None. That's why I have so many mentors. Spiritual life, business life. How can I be a good example? What can I share? Skills. So when it's skills, so of course I refer to Eric Worre. Check this one when you want to know more about the skills in network marketing. Eric Worre. Okay, so sila po yan. So when it's about motivation, my spiritual is about my pastor, Joseph Prince and Joel Osteen. Miles Monroe, Mike Murdoch, yan is yung mga training nila iba eh. Pero leadership, Miles Monroe. Next level, to be guided. So they can be direct. Ang mentorship can be direct or indirect. Direct meaning, you can face-to-face with them. Indirect, they don't know you. You follow their books, podcast, YouTube, fan page. That's it. Okay? Pero let me caution you also, be careful of who you follow because you will become who you follow. Not because they're wealthy, you will follow them. Check their background. Ako, if you will ask me, why do I follow these people, kung sino man? Because I'm so careful in following speakers and people. If they're glorifying God, you'll never go wrong. So, ang dami mga galing eh. Ba't wala dyan yung mga ibang ano? Kasi when I check on mga leadership training, if they give glory to God, not themselves, yun, okay yun. They're using their talent in glorifying. Highest form po yun. Okay? Kasi pag ganon, they have fear, it's wisdom that will be, to them. But, before I end, I was wrong. I thought, I cannot find a leader, someone who has everything they have. So blessed 8.5 years ago because I found the greatest leader, mentor. Kasi sa akin, leader, mentor, but also my Savior. Why I decided to follow him? Because everything I want in life, everything they have is with them. And not just those things. Leader, mentor, Savior. He's also a networker. Are you aware that Jesus Christ is a networker?
Yes.
Perhaps, I believe, the greatest networker of all time. And he's still alive. Oh, yes. Because, what he has, his company, was established 2,000 years ago. Pero mo 2,000 years na, until now, it's existing. What do you do? Yung GP, ang dami po niyang GP, hindi lang AP, may MP, lahat ng P. Ang dami, ano po yung mga laman ng GP? Peace, prosperity, wealth, love, and salvation. Hindi mo daming GP. See? So, he's a networker. At meron po siya mga directs. Di ba? Meron. Ilan po directs niya? How many directs?
11.
Ha? 11. Ilan? 12. 12. Pero 11 lang yung successful. He has 12 directs. So, pero, keep on directing people towards Ingleban. Ha? Pero hindi dahil I'm earning well. Keep on directing. Kasi you never know that if all of them, you never know, tomorrow, 3 of them might stop. You don't know. Keep on directing. Opening new lines. And do not choose who to direct. He never chooses. Diba? Ito, fisherman, pwede ito. He can be a good leader. Ha? Puro duda to Pasok yan. Nangungulekta lang to ng to. Pasok ka rito. Di ba walang pinili? Yung isa nga di ba? Pinipersecute pa if I would use the networking. Lahat ng networker pinapapatay during those times. Lahat ng mga Christians. Di ba? When he end up writing the most of the New Books, Testament. Di ba right? So very successful. Lahat po ba ng directs, all the directs is successful? No, just like what he said. Meron, so, what I'm trying to say, not because you are a direct of the Hall of Famer, a great upline, you'll be successful. Your success still depends on you. Sabi mo sa katabi mo, depending on you.
Depending on you.
Yan, di ba? Okay, sino? Who can tell? Sino po yung hindi successful na direct ni Jesus Christ?
Judas.
Ayun. Alam nyo, you know why Judas is not successful? Gusto nyo malaman? Oh. Kasi umalis siya nang hindi pa tapos ang training. Kayo, walang umuwi. Kaya you'll be successful. Seriously, you know why Judas is not successful? You want to know?
Yes.
Ano? Nagpabayad. Nagpabayad, kaya huwag kayo magpapa-offer. You won't be successful kasi magiging alila kayo. No matter if you'll be paid 1 million, you'll be a slave to them.
Yes.
You won't be successful. Ano pa po? Lumipat sa kabilang side. Lumipat si Judas. Sa company ni Jesus, lumipat sa kabila. Kaya lumilipat, nasa kay Judas yun. Huwag kayong lilipat, okay? Okay, kaya sabihin mo sa bahay mo, sa bahay mo, can you tell your seatmate, huwag kang magpapabayad. Sa kabila, huwag kang lilipat. Sa kabila, huwag kang mag-quit. Dahil ang mag-quit. Dahil ang lumipat. Sabihin nyo, dahil ang lumipat. I see.
Judas.
Kayo ang may sabi niyan. Anyway, did you learn something today?
Yes!
May natutunan po kayo?
Yes!
Okay, alam niyo po, napansin, ano Judas? Yes, Judas! Some phones are more saleable than the other phones. Much in demand versus the other. There are phones who are much in demand versus the other. Not because of the look, the color, the thickness. No. The reason why some phones are in demand versus the other is because of the application it carries. Tama po? So if you learn something today, what's important is the application of what you have written down. Otherwise, all of that would be useless. Tama ko ba?
Yes!
Okay. So, before I end, pwede ko bang magpa-picture sa inyo?
Yes!
This is my picture. Ito, pa-picture lang ako kasi alam niyo, may sumpa ako itong camera ko. There's a curse. Hindi lang umayaman. Lahat ko nakuhanan nito. I've been using this 1.5, almost 2 years na, whether here in sa Philippines, Africa. Yung nakukunan ho, nito, nagkakaroon ng direct kinabukasan. Yung iba, isa lang, pero 15 heads, mga ganun. Kaya nasa bawat dito. Para
Yan!
Yes, grabe, 63 heads yan.
Dapat lahat. Saan?
Wala kami 7 heads.
Teka lang. Dito. Yan. O, dalawang size naman. O, teka lang, ito muna.
Hindi ka po kita. Yan.
Ayan. Dito naman.
Proposal sa FB.
Uy, sino to? Ayun, ay dito pala dapat. O, yan. Pakituro mo yung camera to. Ano, kita na lahat?
Yes!
Puro.
Yan.
Yes!
Ha? Ay, sa center daw.
Sa center. Sa center tayo.
Ayun, mas center.
Yun!
Okay. Teka lang, before I go, tomorrow, meron tayo, di ba?
Yes!
So,